On the boat 85, spring is coming. Dean gives me a lesson in how to fly a drone. Do some gelcoat repairs, some little nicks on the deck that needed to be repaired. I popped round to Sailing Sunday and give Ryan a hand just to make sure everything's alright before he starts his engine. Oh, and there's a few outtakes. Spring has finally come to southern Sicily, so we decide to go for a walk on the beach and have a picnic. Might be a unicorn, Dean.
Really?
Yeah. So we've been looking for a drone for a little while, and Dean's got one of his own. He was giving us a demo on the beach and showing us what it can do. I actually got to have a fly as well, but we've lost the footage unfortunately. Never mind. Dean was showing me how you can take the drone up to a given height and then set a circle for it to fly around while filming. So Dean's drone is a DJI Mavic Spark. I was quite impressed with the way it flew and how easy it was to actually control. It takes good footage as well. Just behind the beach there's some very steep mud cliffs, so we were flying it quite high and getting some footage in. Then Dean showed me the fly around thing. Now, this type of drone has some built-in collision avoidance, and you can turn it on or turn it off. Luckily it was turned on because the drone decided it was going to do a big circle and fly around, and before Dean could get to the controls it did this. It didn't actually hit the cliff, but it came pretty close. I was just going to say, that's Dudley Moore's bird running across there. 10. Who's Stark? That was it. I get confused at my age with names. Patreons support the making of these videos. They don't support our lifestyle. The money that we get from Patreons and from YouTube goes towards better equipment like cameras, gimbals, headsets and data that we have to purchase for uploading these videos to YouTube. If you're not a patron, why don't you pop over to our Patreon page? The link's in the description. Or you can use this one here. We'd love to have you on board, and Patreons get lots of other things like real-time updates, tracking facilities. They can tell exactly where we are at any given time. Patrons can send us messages and take part in our Patreon forum. We can answer technical questions, get suggestions for them from videos and much more. So if you're not a patron, come on, join the crew. Last week we showed you how we helped Ryan to rebuild his pump. Well, continuing with his maintenance, he took the heat exchanger out, cleaned it all out and put it back in, and then asked us if we'd take a quick look. All cleaned out, and you've just got the end caps to go on now. That little peg behind there has got to line up, this one here. New O-rings, same on the front.
Okay, I'll be a sec.
There we go.
You can just yell goodbye.
Really well.
And that doesn't have a little peg on the actual bronze heat exchanger part. So
No.
I'm thinking that it's designed that you put that back one on
The
first.
back one on, that lines it all up.
Yeah, push the pressure on this one to poke it forward a little bit more.
And then this O-ring comes under the correct amount of compression when you do it up.
That's the way I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're almost done.
Nearly there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to start this morning, but I slept in.
Last summer, I dropped a couple of things on the deck in a couple of places and damaged the gel coat. So with the weather warming up, it was time to clean them out, clean them with acetone, and then repair the gel coat. Now with these little nicks, there's no need to grind them all back. We haven't actually damaged the mat underneath. So you simply mix up some gel coat, the right colour, and then fill the hole, and then sand it down. There we go again. As normal, and as you can probably hear in the background while I'm doing this voiceover, as soon as I get the headphones on, the microphone out, or a GoPro ready, our locals start shouting at each other, or shouting at their phones. Anyway, the important thing here is that you don't leave any air entrapped underneath the new gel coat. You need to poke it into the hole and then smooth it off. Now I tend to use gel coat a little bit thicker than it says on the box and leave it proud so that I can take it down. I used wet and dry paper once it had hardened, and on the deck where one of the anti-slip nodules, I suppose they're called, had chipped, I filled that and then folded the sandpaper to get the same profile and rubbed that down. And these two holes took me about 2 hours to do, I guess, but once they were done, well, you couldn't see them, and all that was left to be done was to polish them with some compound and then wax over the top. They've come up alright. You tell me if you can see the repair, because I couldn't. So we could just leave these little nicks, but we like to try and keep the boat in its best possible condition, as if it was new. And doing these repairs now will save us time and money later.
It's painful. Hello.
What's painful, Brittany?
Oh God, you're frozen.
Brittany, what's painful?
Being with that. No, leave it in.
That'll be an edit, I think.
That man. Even walking here, I'm like, can you at least move a bit faster because we're running late? He's like, ha 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 ha. Still.
You're here now. That's
Hello,
all that
everyone.
Hiya.
And then I got mad at him because I said, had we left when I was trying to get us to leave, we wouldn't be walking in the rain right now. So he got double whammied. God, it's hot in here.
Oh, he's found his new pants.
Because he doesn't have any.
He come yesterday, we're going to go for a haircut,
Yeah.
right? He said, have you got a pair of pants I can borrow? My pants are wet. And so what do you pay?
Alright, we're back on.
How do they give a pair of pants? Apart from taking the hairdresser, how do they give a pair of pants?
I just realised he's got his working ones on.
Look, Impavidus with the camera.
Now, you just have to explain to English viewers that pants are trousers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are the ones that Thingy gave
That's
you.
good.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Got my new pants.
I've got a couple of pairs of those.
Congratulations on 10,000, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Down to good content.
Yeah, thank you. It's
Mama,
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Like,
They're still
I remember when we got like 100, and I was just like, whoa.
Well, they did go from 9,200. Then we came into the scene.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The more mature, more discerning viewer. That's what it is.
I'm just thinking of what I would do.
You'd keep the 4, so give the jack.
I would give my 4, and I would keep my 4, and I would give you my jack.
Yeah. Right. So Steve is. I dealt. So Steve is
I
first.
should have put makeup on, guys.
He was first, so basically I will use my joker to get out.
Don't mind me, I'm not cheating.
I'm out.
Okay. So just to clarify, in the first round where you cheated, you won. In the second round where you didn't,
Where you couldn't, you weren't allowed to cheat. You lost.
you lost.
Still cheating.
No, just to clarify.
Okay, well we've got to close down now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, guys.